Hey guys, Brawler Car here, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a Bakugan Pro deck profile that I have made. This is a Haos only faction, so there will be no Pyrus or Ventus, Aquos, Darkus, or Auralus factions. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I will show you the character cards that I have down here. You can't see them all right now just because they're out of camera's view. I wish I had a better stand, but this is all I have to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with these stock cards. So we have 2 Lightning Wing. It's a 3 cost and it stops Darkus and Aquos only. You get to attach 2 Bakugans from the field to one of your open Bakugan. So if you have 3 energy and you're being attacked and you flip this, you get 2 Bakugans to one of your open Bakugan. This is good if you have an open Bakugan and if you or your enemy have damage on their Bakugans, you can, let's say you're going up against the Mythic Dragonoid from from the Five Below sets. You can add those those 2 plus 6 Fire Fists and attach it to one of your open Bakugan, which would be good once you win a team battle. When you have more B power, you would be doing a lot of damage very early on. I only have 3 stops in here, and none of these stop Pyrus. So if you would like, you can switch to a stop Pyrus card of the Haos faction. I just chose to run this because this deck is all about basically controlling your opponent's Bakugans, really. So 2 Lightning Wings. Very nice. I have only 1 Dazzle because you never know if they're going to be holding a Helix running for the Ventus decks. So I have 1 of these. If you want, you can always change the stop cards to whatever you want. We have Disguise Him. It's a 1 cost. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them on top of your deck in any order, and if you have the most Bakugans, you can draw a card. So this is good to draw cards if you have more Bakugans, and you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them in any order you like, just like the card says. But this is good if you want a certain card early on. I think I'm only running 1 or 2. I think 2 would be better. Yeah, I'm only running 1. 2 or 3 would be the best, I think. Maybe just 2, just because this has a condition to draw a card. I'll show you why I'm only running 1. And here we go. This is a good card though. Disguise Him is a very good card for whatchamacallit, to be able to see the cards in your deck and put them on top of your deck in any order. Honey Trap. Draw a card. Your evil cards and hero cards can't be destroyed this turn. This is good if your opponent is playing the Darkest faction. I forget what it's called, but there's a card for the Darkest faction that allows you to destroy your hero cards and your evo cards. I'm running 2. I believe 3 would be better. I only have 2, so that's why I'm running the 2 that I have. Very good card. It's only a 1 cost. This is a must to run in any Haos only Baku faction deck. Shargo Runin. I love consistency. So I don't like, if I play an action card and I get like plus 500 B power for that turn, it's good if it's like 2 energy, but I like having my B power on the board and I like having it stay there. So this hero card is Shargo Ronin. You get 100 B power once your Bakugan opens. It's only 1 energy. If you get 3 on the board, that's 300 extra energy that you would be able to have for your Bakugan. So it's not the best card, but I like consistency, so that's why I have this in the deck. Cabo Clones. Every deck always needs a reroll, and this is the only reason this is here. Just in case you miss, you can always reroll your card or your Bakugan, and then you also get +2 damage to go with it. That is a 1 cost reroll, so very good. Light Break. This is a very good 2 cost. If you're this is for Haos only, so if you have Haos, it's plus 600 B power instead. If it's any other faction, it would only be plus 300. So this is very good because you play a 2 cost card, and on your Haos, this is assuming you go up against Ventus, you would get plus 600. Your opponent, if running Ventus, would have to use 2 nature powers if you're winning a B power, but he would have to use 2 nature powers for you to lose, basically, because that plus 100 B power extra is going to be better than the minus 500 that the Ventus faction will be running. So this is a very good card, I think. I would run 3 if you have it. I only have 2, so this is why these are in here. And then Energy Draw is a good replacement for Light Break. If you don't have Light Break, it gives you plus 500 B. Very good. It's not as good as Light Break because if you're running on if you're going up against a Ventus faction, the opponent only has to run 1 Nature's Power for you to, or for him to cancel your B power. So if you don't have Light Break, this would be a good alternative. Prism Blast, plus 300. If your Bakugan have 3 or more Baku cores attached to them, plus 700 instead. So if you have open Bakugan and they have at least 3 Baku cores, you would get plus 700, and it's only for 200 energy, so it's very good. Also, if you don't have Energy Draw or Light Break, this would be a great alternative to add to your Chaos only faction deck. I only have 1 because I don't need too much. This is a control deck, and I will show you what's next. Consort. Attach a Baku core from the field to an open Bakugan. So if you guys are going against each other, fighting with your Bakugan, they're both open on the field. This is a card, like it says, attach a Baku core from the field to your open Bakugan. This is a good turn 3 card. You can be winning by B power. You can take up the opponent's Helix or their Magic Shield. You would get plus 650 B power as opposed to, from their Magic Shield. If you were to take a Magic Shield, you get plus 650 B power as opposed to one of your Baku cores, which in this deck, you don't have any Magic Shields or Fire Fists. I will show you what you'll have, but basically it's 3 orange shields. I'm sorry, if I did say I don't have any Magic Shields, that was a lie. I do apologize. I thought I was running only orange shield, but it's 3 orange shields, 2 Magic Shields, and then 1 green fist. You don't have any Fire Fists or Helixes in this deck. So if your opponent has a Helix, you can take that, or a Magic Shield. You get more B power for your Magic Shield. So it's, or for your Bakugan, not your Magic Shield. But you get to take that Magic Shield, so that's very nice. It's a 3 cost, very good for turn 3. I'm running 2 of those. I would rather run 3. Well, oh right, so this is like Consort, but it has an effect, but you need the trifecta. It's attach a Baku core from the field to one of your Bakugan. So it's the same thing as Consort. But if you have 3 or more, you get to draw a card. So this is probably why I only have 2 Consorts and 3 Enlightened Focus. It's also a 3 cost, so it's pretty good. Very situational. If you want more B power focused deck, then you can replace this with any B power cards you can find for Haos faction. Very nice. Divine Intervention, a 4 cost. You must reroll your Bakugan. Oh, I lied, there's more rerolls. But you must reroll your Bakugan. If you open on the reroll, you may play the Bakugan's Evo card for free. So, I will set this to the side. I only have 1. I wish I had another one, because if I did, I would be playing 2. So, this is a very good card to play on turn 4, so that you can evolve these high-cost Bakugan evolution cards that I will show you soon. So I'll set that over there. Luminous Armor, 4 energy, plus 900 to Haos. running 3. It's just pretty good, I think. It's pretty good. I can't have any complaints about it. When I typically run decks, I always pay attention to the Ventus deck because they always have good minus B power, especially if it's Haos Ventus, because they have the, I think, Moxified Couple Beam card, which is another 1 cost minus 500. So you have Nature's Power and then Moxified Couple Beam, so that's 6 minus 500s. So if you play this card, they basically have to play 2 of those to basically negate this speed power. So it's alright. They'll have 2 energy left over, but at least you get to take away those cards, or use those cards from... They have to use those cards to be able to stop you with this card. So pretty nice. I'm running 3. And another 4-cost card is Glimmering Glaive. This is a good card. When you play this, you may attach a Bakugan from the field to one of your Bakugan. So this is good if you know you're gonna just beat the enemy Bakugan with B power. You can take a Fire Fist, or if you need some extra B power, you can take a Magic Shield, or whatever it may be. This is a great card to have in your Haos faction deck, a must-have. I'm running 3 of these. It is a 4-cost, pretty good. It also gives you plus 400 B power. Very nice. Oh, there's... I was missing a card. I just found it. It was stuck to Glimmering Glaive. So, Prism Blast, if you're running. This one's in a Hex. Very nice. And then this one is Growing Giants. It's a 5-cost. It's plus 900 B power if your Bakugan are holding the most Bakukors, plus 1500 instead. So it's basically Luminous Armor, but with the added effect, you need to have the most Bakukors. I would like to think there's better, but I can't think of any. So this is here just to fill in the spot, really. So if you do use this on turn 5, if you make it to turn 5, because those Pyrus decks, man, those are heavy, man. Once you go against those, you have a very low... If you're not running Pyrus, you have a low chance of winning because of those damage wins cards. It's so difficult. And with this deck especially, you need Pyrus stop cards. I don't know why I'm not running any, but I should. I really should. So a little advice, please get some Pyrus stop cards, because this deck is very vulnerable to Pyrus and the other factions that don't, have a like if they have a Helix, it's okay, you got it. If they're running Darkest or Aquos, it's all right, you got it, kind of. But yeah, anyways, plus 1500. It's a 5-cost. It's all right. Brilliant Armor. It's a 5-cost Baku gear. On victory, you get to draw a card. I will also put this to the side just to show you some combos that will go along with this. But you get plus 300 B power and plus 6 damage. This is good for the damage and B power. An overall good card. This will not cost 5 energy so long as you hit the right Bakukor, which I will put to the side. And you can also use this with Glimmering Glaive, this combo. And then Philomena Dusk, a 6-cost domination. If your if your Bakugan are holding the most Bakukors, this costs 3 less to play, plus 200 to your Bakugan. So it's not too much, but it is basically a 3-cost if you have the most Bakukors. So it's 3 costs. They're hero cards, they stay on the board, and it gives you an extra 200. So I'm only running 2 just because of the high cost. I might take off Prism Blast. It's so iffy, man. But you can switch out Prism Blast for another copy if you want, or switch one of these out for another Prism Blast. Either way, it would work. But with the 3 hero 1 costs and these 2 hero 3 costs, or 6 costs if you're unlucky, you would get 700 B power on the board. If you had 3 of these, you would get 900 B power on the board. Just it stays there permanently. It doesn't go away unless your enemy plays in a card that destroys it. So very nice. So I'm gonna move the camera up a bit. I'm gonna do this slowly as possible. For your Bakugans, you'd be playing Trox Ultra, very good card, Nova Pegatrix, and then Pegatrix Ultra. Pegatrix Ultra has a victory, attach a Bakucore from the field to this. But this is why we're not running it, well, kinda. It has an evolution, which is Maximus Pegatrix Ultra, a 6 cost. When this opens, attach all Bakukores on opposing Bakugan to this. So if your enemy is playing damage wins, all that damage and maybe some B power boosts will come to this Bakugan once it opens. And this comes also back to this Divine Intervention. When you open on the reroll, you get to play this for free. So if you were open on turn 4, you play Divine Intervention, you play this on the Pegatrix, and you win the battle. That's a lot of damage had they already opened 2 or 3 Bakugan. And then as well for Trox Ultra, his evolution, Maximus Trox Ultra, it's a 7 cost. It's 1500 B power, which is very good, 9 damage. And if your Bakugan have 3 or more Bakukores attached to them, this has plus 1500 and 6 damage. So that's 3000 B power. If you land on a magic shield, 3650, and then you're also doing 15 damage. So very nice combo. And then you also have this minus 2 Bakugear plus 200 B power. So if you land on that, your brilliant armor will be only 3 energy, and if you have glimmering glaive, it'll only be 2 energy. So very nice. You have the Nova Pegatrix here. Once you land on an orange shield, you take away a Bakucore, and then Amfrog here is just in case you want to run a Geogon. It's about 2900 B power, 6 cost. I might replace that, to be honest. And then if you don't have any good Nanogons, here are some that you might want to play. The one on the left and the one on the right. I'm trying to find better Nanogons. I don't think I have them, but I think there are better. But these are 3 that I play currently. And yeah, I'm trying to go a little fast because I don't know how much time I have on this. So if the video does stop, I do apologize. If you don't have any of these Bakugan or their evolutions, here are 2 that you can possibly play. This is one of the newer ones. It's the Platinum Wrath. It's a double Fire Fist and then a 4 cost for its evolution. It's a 909 damage, and then Fire Fist take away a core. So it's pretty okay. I kind of like this one better. This is kind of old. It was from the 5 Below sets, I think earlier last year. But it's Nilius. You get a Fire Fist, Green Fist, plus 5 damage if you land on it. 601 to start with, as you can see right there. And then if it's evolved, you get 3 energy, or it's 3 energy to play. It's Hyper Nilius. You get to 900 B power. You get plus 7 damage if you land on a Fire Fist. And then when this opens, you may attach a Bakucore from this field, from the field to this. So you get another Bakucore. You can't run damage wins, so you'd have to run a plus 250, plus 3. So it's pretty good. Let's see, 900, 1150, I believe. And then you can add a magic shield, which you're running. So you can either take out Pegatrix Ultra or Nova Pegatrix or Trox Ultra for a Nilius, run the Evo, and get those extra Bakukores. So all of these are pretty good cards, I think. And you're running these Bakukores, 2 plus 650 magic shields, 1 Green Fist, 100 B, plus 3 damage, 2 Haos Ventus orange shields, plus 400 B, and then 1 plus 200 B power, minus 2 Bakugear orange shield. Another good replacement is the Haos Pegatrix from 5 Below. It's a double magic shield. When it lands on a magic shield, you take away an opponent's core. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is the Mono Haos deck that I tried to build. There's probably still better cards out there. Next time, I'll try and go for the Mono Pyrus deck. Or it might be another opening of one of these cool guys that I've recently got. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, this is Brawler Car. Please subscribe, and thank you for all the newest subscribers. You guys are the best. Have a good day. Bye.